Test 1 2, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3 4. Can I get the volume up on this thing? Yeah, we can. But I think that's volume for output, so we're gonna just reset that to normal. Oops. Hello. How's it going? B gets lost here. We're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna play a little guitar. Just have a good time today. Maybe some Q&A. I'll be here for about an hour, I guess. Hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just chilling right now. Straight chilling. Gonna get into some stuff when more people get here. And then, but for now, let's jam. Hello, everybody. All two people that are here. How's it going? How are you guys today? I personally have COVID, so doing all right. Got my coffee here so I can stay charged up for this. But yeah, we'll see. I've been pretty tired lately. Oof. How's everybody doing today? Let's go in here. Go in the live chat. I think I've got this all messed up. I think I'm all messed up here. Let's go into participants. That's just me. It's just me there. Pop out chat. What does this do? Yeah, I'm still learning. Toggle timestamps. No, thank you. It's a share button. I knew that. Totally knew that. Totally understood that that was a share button. I swear. So, how's everybody doing today? I know I've said that a couple times, but you know, I like to make my point clear, as clear as I can, which is not very. But you know, it goes the way it goes. It's the way of the road. And keep climbing. I got my little pocket amp here. He's going to be my companion for the day. My little companion pocket amp. Call him Honey, because it's a honey tone. Howdy, Margie. Texas, eh? Never been to Texas. I hear it's nice, though. And I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm better than I could be, that's for sure. What's everybody up to today? What's on everyone's plate? It's hot. I'll bet it is. My dad's outside. He's got a fire going right now. I was standing right beside it. I was like, damn. I'm sweating. So today we're gonna do a little Q&A. We're also gonna jam a little bit. What else are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna chat, Q&A, jam. It's gonna be a good time. I promise. Like I said, I've got Honey here. My little, I call him Honey because he's a honey tone amp. Cool little amp. I like him. I like this guy right here. Turn the tone up though. So, all right. Randonautica is going to be coming soon. I'm excited for that because I haven't been out in a while and I really want to go out and do some more. But I've been sick. Oh, I'm in my office. The window's right there. I've been sick, got the good old COVID. So I haven't been. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love the nature. The nature is amazing. The things you see along the way are cool too. I do enjoy those, the little trinkets, the gifts I'm given. But my main thing is the natural hike. I do enjoy a good hike. So, oh no, it's okay. Honestly, I'm good. Like I said, I'm better than I could be. I said that a while ago. I don't know if you were here, Margie, when I said that, but I said I'm better than I could be. And I like to keep that mindset where it could be worse. You know what I mean? Could be a lot worse. So, very glad I'm at where I'm at. So, all right, today's going to be a little Q&A. It's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're going to jam, we're going to talk. Like my spirit, I appreciate that. Cuz yes, the first day I was like, "Oh, end me." But like after that, hello from Canada. Cheers. But yes, so the first day was rough. But after that, I was like, you know what? It could be worse. So might as well suck it up and keep on trucking. I've got my coffee here, which probably isn't good for COVID, but I needed to stay awake at least a little bit for the live stream. And here we are, awake. So it must be working a little bit, right? I want to play you guys some songs, but I don't really have anything written in Drop D. And it's hard to sing when you're all stuffed up. yeah, I'm sitting here. I got my guitar with me because that's how I like to process thoughts and emotions and feelings and stuff. I like to do it through music. So you'll probably hear me like occasionally I'll be like doo doo doo, and then I'll get right back to it. You know what I mean? It's my favorite way to communicate is through the music that I make. But sorry, I'm getting so distracted right now. I need to laser focus. I'm just looking around the room like there's a you guys okay, can if you guys know what the droid from the newer Star Wars was called, is it BB-08? I think it's BB-08. But there's a clock right there. Actually, no, I'll just show you. It's right here. I can just show you. Got my little clock here. I don't know where this came from, honestly, but it's pretty cool. Ooh, it's got a battery too. It must work. Oof. If I didn't just break it. So yeah, guys. We're gonna have more Randonautica coming. Unfortunately, I am sick right now, so I can't really go out into the world and spread viruses. Nor would I want to. Honestly, that just sounds like a really, really not so nice thing to do. So I'm staying inside right now. I'm trying to make gaming videos for you guys. I'm trying to make little musical content because like I said, my favorite form of communication. And we're gonna take it from there, I guess. Next time I go out, though, I'm doing Randonautica. That's for sure. I love that stuff. Oh, just got hired on for YouTube, so cheers. But yeah, it's gonna be Randonautica, a little bit of music here and there. But for now, I have to stay inside because yeah, and that's kind of bumming me out a little bit. Not gonna lie, because I'm. Thank you. I was very excited when I got the news. I ran upstairs, and since I live at home, uh, I was talking to my parents, and I was like, "Yo, I just got hired on at YouTube." They were like, "What?" They don't quite understand what that means, right? I was like, "They hire me, I make my videos, and they'll basically like I need to. How do I explain it? I enjoy making the videos, so getting hired on is a sweet bonus. You know what I mean? It's a sick bonus, but really, I'm in it for the content. So let's go for content, you know? And they don't really, my parents don't quite get what the content is. So I'm constantly having to explain that. And they're like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, why are you doing this? But you know what? It's the thrill of the chase, right? It's the thrill. And sometimes it's not a thrill. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's straight up scary. But I enjoy the nature and I enjoy making the content. So I'm going to keep doing it as soon as I'm not sick. I just hope there's more little gifts and trinkets for me. Been gone a while. At least it feels like a while. Oh my gosh. Come and go. And then I'm like, oh, it's been so long, but it's only been a few days. Oh, yeah, that was terrifying. Honestly, I grew up in a rough part of the city. So I'm pretty used to getting jumped, unfortunately. But yeah, still never the fear of like the jumping, like when it's happening, that fear doesn't go away, you know? So like it's a matter of adrenaline at that point. Just survive. But yeah, we got that guy gone. Still unsure, like not 100% sure that it was Zeus, but still waiting on a verdict for that one, unfortunately. I would like to see him again. It's been a long time. Not under that circumstance, but I would like to see him again and chat, hopefully, not just get attacked. Not much of a grudge holder. Don't know if you could tell. So, what else can I tell you guys? Got hired on for YouTube, which is sick. Oh yeah, got COVID. I've said that a few times already, but it is a factor. Actually, I got hired on, and then that day I tested positive for COVID. So I was like, what do you think those guys are about and want? Honestly, I don't know. When we went our separate ways, like way back when we went our separate ways, we kind of swore off the violence. But it doesn't seem natural anymore. You know what I mean? It's almost like bloodthirsty now. And that was never us. We were never bloodthirsty. We were always lesson givers. Lesson, as if there's lessons in violence. You know what I mean? There's no lesson in violence. It's just violence. But what do I think they're about and want? I think they want me, but I don't know for what. And that kind of freaks me out a bit. But you know, I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we find out. I would hate to go through all this and there'd be no point. That would suck. But we're here for the ride. I'm always down for an adventure. So an experience, an adventure, however you want to put it, I'm always down. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, I've just got my head on a swivel. Not right now. I'm at home. Feel pretty safe here right now. But I've got my head on a swivel when I'm out, if I get to go out anytime soon. And like, I'm being cautious and careful because I don't want what happened in the forest, or what happens in the forest most of the time when we're using Randonautica. I don't want that to happen to me on the street. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want what happens to me. I don't want what happens in the forest to happen to me on the street. So I keep my head on a swivel. I keep myself protected, right? And that's really important to me because that's how I've always been, right? Like I've dealt with some pretty shady characters, so like my entire life. So I like to keep it low key when I'm outside, and caution at all times. Always caution. Still riffing, so can't be that sick. Or I could be, and I'm just like hopped up on coffee. I don't know. Coffee's been like really okay. So a while back, I didn't drink as much coffee as I did for a period of my life. So when I wasn't drinking a lot of coffee, I'd have a coffee and it would be good for the day. And then I got into some shady stuff. Then coffees didn't affect me as much as they did before. So I was like, okay, I can just drink coffee. Not a good idea. And now that I don't drink coffee as much, like I maybe have like one or two a day now. It was bad before, but I have like one or two a day now. And every time I drink my first coffee, I'm like, okay, I'm awake. And then I have my second one and I'm like, oh, it's too awake. I'm too awake now. I'm way too awake. It's bad. It gets bad. Yeah, this is coffee number 2. So here we go. Oh yeah, coffee is, my buddy and I, we used to call it the nectar of life. We'd have like a jar of like coffee in the cabinet or the pantry or whatever, and we had a label on it that said nectar of life, do not touch. It was good. We had good times back then. I enjoy all kinds of coffee, actually. You know what I mean? Like there's many different types of coffee. Like obviously there's like Colombian coffee and coffees from different parts of the world, but like nobody ever thinks about like, well, I guess they do. A lot of the time they'll think about like the espresso and the cappuccino and the frappuccino and the lattes and coffees and like dark roasts and stuff like that. But I like my coffee just double double. Those two beautiful words. Well, I guess it's one word twice, but double double. I like a double double. Other than that, he does get chased a lot. That kind of worries me. But, you know, I wouldn't use the word protect. Me personally, I wouldn't use the word protect. I've known him to hold his own quite a bit. Him running is definitely not some like, him getting chased and running away is more of like a to avoid violence thing rather than a scary guy. You know what I mean? He likes to avoid the violence. I saw no point in avoiding it anymore, so I just tackled buddy. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I'm trying to feel better. I really am. It's getting not rough. It was rough, like I said, Margie, the first day, right? But after that, it kind of got easier to, one, breathe. Yeah, just run away. Exactly. Like it's not even about avoiding violence anymore. It's just like, okay, let's get out of here. You know, like let's get out of this situation, out of this environment, out of this danger. That's basically it. At that point, I saw no run option when I tackled that guy. Yeah, I didn't see an option to run, unfortunately. So I just attacked. But I don't like to attack. I don't enjoy attacking. I don't enjoy the offense. I would prefer to go on a nice nature walk, see the sights, and just chill in the forest. You know what I mean? That's my favorite thing to do is just hang out in the forest and like appreciate the nature, appreciate the value of the stuff that's going on around me. I like to be in the environment and like actually soak it in and like breathe it in, which is hard right now. But other than that, yeah, I would run to just run away too, because like there really is no point in violence, which is why I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, pretty trails, exactly. And there's so like sometimes, especially in the winter. In the winter, they're friggin' gorgeous. They're covered in snow. It's like a blanket of white snow. The trees have snow in them, and like the sun glistens off the snow. It's all about the snow, really. But like in the summer, like right now outside, it's fall or autumn, whichever one you want to call it, and the leaves are changing, which is one of my favorite parts of the year. I love fall, mainly because it's sweater weather, the leaves change color, and it's right before the snow hits, so it's not too cold. And like the trails just get prettier as the year goes on. Like in the summer, it gets really hot for me. I get heat stroke really easily. So like yeah, the changing of the leaves is gorgeous, isn't it? It's like the browns and oranges and yellows and reds, and some of them are still green, but the evergreens never lose their needles and stuff like that. And it's like it's so wild how nature works. Sorry, that I didn't intend for that to be a pun. It's crazy how nature works. And like the fact that everything works together, just like take the evergreens, for example, the way they lose their pines and the pines fall on the ground and they leak acidity into the soil. So, like the next year, all that, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Honestly, I, me and my friends, we always joke about it, right? We're like, I hate winter in Canada. I wish I could live somewhere else in the winter. But like, I don't think I could live without the snow. It's just such a sight. Obviously, after a while in the winter, it gets annoying and cold and you're shoveling your driveway all the time. It's like, oh, okay, now I could live somewhere else. But at the beginning of winter, there's nothing like it. It's just a wonderland of beauty. You know what I mean? And it's definitely one of my favorite things is the first snowfall of the year. Okay, well, I just downed that coffee apparently, so here we go. I wonder. I sent a link to the live stream to like a lot of my friends. Wonder if any of them are in here right now. I don't think any of them read the chat. All right. 107-degree weather. Couldn't do it. Just could not do it. I struggle enough in I assume that's Fahrenheit because you're in Texas, right? Here we get like up to 30, 40 degrees Celsius. And like I still can't handle that. So I don't think I could survive in 107-degree weather. I would do the conversion right now, but I'm not sure what that is. And in the winter, going down to like negative 40 really sucks. 75 degrees Celsius. Oh, so you like 75 Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do a conversion right now so I understand what we're talking about. Just like school, need my calculator. So that's about like 24, 23, 24 degrees here. That would be a warm summer's day. Pretty warm. It'd be about the average temperature for where I'm living in summer. 107. Let's find that out. 41. So that's like the hottest it gets here too. Yeah. So like okay. So negative 40. Let's go with negative 35 because that's the typical. Celsius to Fahrenheit is negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit would be about how cold it gets here. And like that's a really cold day. That's like average tops. You know what I mean? Average. I don't know whether to call it maximum or minimum at this point because like we are talking negative integers, but also it's like the max cold it gets. And it's a pain sometimes because you're trying to like go out and do things. You're trying to like shovel your driveway and you're just No, it's okay. Honestly, I'm a thinker. All I've been doing is thinking, which is why I set up this live stream, because I was like, okay, we're at 1,500 subscribers. I just got hired on YouTube. Let's do a live stream. Also, it gives me the opportunity to chat with my subscribers and think a little bit with them, right? So, like, I really do enjoy thought processes. I like to see how people think, why they think that way, how it affects their behaviors. I took psychology in college, so it's a major part of my life. And yeah, psychology, philosophy, math. I taught math in high school, which was that was honestly awesome. I've mainly because like I went to high school just down the street from me, and I did not thrive there. So I went to a more, what am I going to call it here? A more one-on-one experience. Really, it was just alternative school. But like that gave me the opportunity to have that one-on-one experience where I thrived, right? And eventually that one-on-one had me teaching math, had me teaching philosophy, because I'm a thinker. And like I think things through. And then I like to share my thoughts. So I was in high school and I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, doesn't worry me. I was in high school and I like to share my thoughts. So I would start tutoring other students because I wanted to help them through math and science and stuff like that too. So, and that's not me saying like I'm super smart. I just like read over everything 20 to 50 times so I could understand it and share the knowledge that I had accumulated with these people because we were all struggling and I wanted to help. So I did my best to help. And like, let's be honest, I could only tutor certain things, right? Like Pythagorean theorem, but the quadratic formula or quadratic equation, whatever you want to call it, just escaped me. Like I can't even recite it to this day. Can't do it. Could I do the math? Maybe. It's been a while, but maybe. However, I don't think I could, like if I'm sitting here right now. Oh gosh, that coffee's getting to me. I'm sitting here right now, I could not, like, if I were to take a piece of paper and a pencil, could not write it. Could not write the quadratic formula on a piece of paper. But when I was in high school and it was fresh in my mind, I could teach it to other people just because I like to pass on knowledge. Yeah, uh-oh. That's right. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, uh-oh, coffee. My nose is so stuffed up too. Not good at algebra? Me neither. As soon as you put letters in front of numbers or after numbers, I'm like, you just messed up the entire alphabet, dude. Like, okay. If you're going to rearrange the alphabet with numbers, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I did. But if I have a choice, it's not happening. And not because I don't want to, just because it's not happening. But sorry. But Pythagorean theorem was fun because it was, I'll be honest, I'm very pattern and number oriented. So like I enjoy patterns and I seem to thrive with them. So Pythagorean theorem being all triangles and figuring out the shortest distance between this and all the points and all that, that was just patterns to me. Just like guitar is all shapes and patterns. So like it was a lot of fun. Well, okay, I'll be honest. Guitar in the first like 6 months sucks. It sucks to learn guitar in the first 6 months because you don't know what you're doing. You don't understand the shapes and patterns and numbers and stuff like the tabs, the music sheets and all that. You don't get it. And then you're doing stuff like, and then it's like, okay, how am I going to learn this? How am I going to learn guitar if I can't figure out the shapes and patterns? Well, the solution is keep trying. Keep going and going and going and going, because eventually one thing is going to sound nice and you're going to be like, I'm a guitarist. And that's your ego talking. But like, you basically are now. My ADHD is going off right now. Disturbed is one of my favorites. My favorite right now, because my favorite always alternates. I don't know why. I just like when I started accepting favorite bands, it was Nirvana for me. I was a huge Nirvana fan. Now I'm like quite into Sleep Token. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sleep Token. They have an album. I think it's called Take Me Back to Eden or Bring Me Back to Eden, something like that. But it's absolutely killer. I wish I could play some for you, but that's copyright. And like, I don't want to take that away from Sleep Token, because like I don't know if it's a single person or multiple people. I know they're completely anonymous. Hello. They're a completely anonymous music group or solo artist. And basically they like somehow merged like pop music and like metal. And I can't get over it. It somehow haunts my dreams. And that's saying a lot, because I don't typically listen to like the slow, low, poppy metal stuff. I like the hard, fast, and furious, the furious metal. But yeah, Sleep Token just caught me by surprise. And I like the first time I listened to them, I was like, okay, Sleep Token. And then the song kind of progresses a little bit. You're like, okay. And then it progresses more, and you're like, whoa, I could get into this. Metallica is one of my roots, absolute roots. I used to listen to And Justice for All constantly. And Justice for All. And like, Fuel. What's another one For Whom the Bell Tolls? Like, just so many Metallica songs. The Frayed Ends of Sanity. Oh my gosh. What's another one? And then there's like Megadeth too. I love Megadeth. I have a Megadeth patch on one of my jackets. The Exploited. That's a punk band, but like they're very, very good. Thank you. Yeah, Metallica rocks. Like they absolutely, like, it's like they slap you in the face with sound. And like, I get it. That's what thrash metal's for. But Metallica, like, pristine. What's another band that I really enjoy? So we've got Disturbed, we've got Sleep Token, we've got Metallica. I mentioned Megadeth. Play a song. Let's see. Let me pull up some lyrics here. Shinedown. Shinedown's a great one. Shinedown was one of my high school sweethearts, if you will. Play Lofi Ghost. I'd have to tune into standard. Shinedown, definitely one of my high school sweethearts. What else? As well as like obviously Nirvana and like Silverchair. Silverchair was one of my absolute favorites growing up. I had a quick stint with Kiss, right? Everyone knows Kiss. But my favorite bands are actually some of the classic rock bands. I just love the way they write and the way they like compose their music. Theory of a Dead Man too, yeah. Too high. Who else? Who else is there? There's. This thing's not tuning properly. A little tuner here. Another band. It's so hard to think of bands right now. Sevendust. I loved Sevendust. Another good one was that I think everyone should check out. There's a band. If you like Godsmack, I like Godsmack. If you like the hard, fast, hard hitting, like absolutely heavy deathcore, this is such a weird, like, so weird to suggest this to people. But there's a deathcore band. I don't even know if I'd call them deathcore. They're like goblin core. And like, I absolutely love that. So like a sick Ozzy, yes. Love Ozzy. Black Sabbath and like Heaven and Hell, as well as just Ozzy solo stuff. I grew up on that. I grew up on all that stuff. So like, there is a band called Netherwalker and AC/DC. Actually, when I was younger, I was in a band camp, and that sounds like very American Pie-ish. But like, when I was younger, I was in band camp, and I played the bass. And I got the solo for Long Way to the Top, If You Want to Rock and Roll, right? And I nailed it to the point where I got a standing ovation in the crowd. It's so loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Got a standing ovation from the crowd. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah, literally, this one time in band camp, I got the solo for A Long Way to the Top. Yeah. My Nana actually, I was very young when this happened. So they made us make our tickets from scratch. And I made one specifically for my Nana. And to this day, she has that ticket stuck in her wallet. And like, that means so much to me. It's insane. Yeah. She's got it's stuffed right next to a baby picture of me. And obviously, like, me and my Nana are really close, right? Like, I used to go over to her house every year, basically all year, every year. But in the summer, we'd bake brownies and cornbread, and like, she'd make me these things called cheese dreams, which is basically like a hot dog bun. It's like half hot dog bun, and then cheese whiz on top with bacon crumble in it. And that was my favorite snack. And we'd do gardening, and like, I'd go out to the vegetable garden and pick up like veggies and stuff to eat. And it was a good time. It was a good time. What else? What else can I divulge to you guys or talk about? Oh, how about this? How did I get into rock music? Because I grew up on country, like from the time I was like born to the time I was like 5. It was all country music, and I wasn't really into country music. Didn't really know where my taste lies. But one day my cousin got in a car accident, not really a car accident. It was more like she drove her car into a ditch in the middle of a snowstorm. And me and my uncle went out in his truck to wait for the tow truck, like pick her up, bring her back, go back out, wait for the tow truck to come get the car. And then we dip, right? But during that time, he threw on his favorite rock band, Kiss. And I started air drumming, and that's exactly how I got into rock music. That was like Doucette, Mama Let Him Play. Mama Let Him Play, Let Him Play. That was one of my favorite songs. Hello. Not much, actually. Just talking about life. Yeah, we're still right here, going nowhere far. Listening to songs in my beat-up car. Fell in love with the ghost lying in my arms. It's so hard to sing with COVID. Thank you. There's more to come. There will be more to come. I just need to get over COVID first. Oops. But we're going to be doing more Randonautica. And thank you. And thank you. We're going to be doing more Randonautica. There's going to be some music stuff coming up, like shorts of me writing songs and like videos of like, let's write a song together and stuff like that. I'm going to take your comments. I'm going to like take the suggestions in the comments. I'm going to write songs with them. I'm going to try to phase out the gaming videos because I like to game for fun. I'm not a big gamer. So like, don't know why I do that on my channel, but we're going to do some music. We're going to do some Randonautica, maybe some paranormal. Some more paranormal, we'll see. But I think we're going to focus on Randonautica. So there's going to be more to come. Yeah, we're still right here, going nowhere far. Listening to songs in my beat-up car. Fell in love with the ghost lying in my arms, while I listened to the beat of a lo-fi heart. And as the river flows, and I don't know what to say, but I'll pull her close, and I'll sing, yeah, I'll sing, baby, oh, oh, where is it? Oh, hey, oh, don't I love my lo-fi ghost, and I sing, oh, hey, oh, yeah, I love her so. And I sing, whoa, hey, oh, yes, I love my lo-fi ghost. And I sing, whoa, hey, oh, yeah, I love her so. I love her so. And I hold her body like my first guitar, close to mine while we play our parts. If I could, I'd have given you the brightest stars, but all I've got to give are my deepest scars. And as the river flows, and I don't know what to say, but I'll pull you close, and I'll sing, baby, oh, hey, oh. Don't I love my lo-fi ghost, and I sing, oh, hey, oh. Don't I love her so, and I'll sing, oh, hey, oh. Don't I love my lo-fi ghost, and I sing, oh, hey, oh. Don't I love her so, I love her so. Let's see, what else do I got here? Thank you, guys. People, places, and things. Phone calls left still ringing. Messages I'm reading. Leave them read, I'm singing. I've soared high on your wing. All right, see you later. All right, guys. I'm trying to figure out what else to play here. Thank you. That one's, I posted that one, I think. That one was not Ordinary Man. I think that one was, what did I call that one? It wasn't People, Places, and Things. It was, I have it right here. Somewhere around here. My Own Little World. That's what I called it. Because it was, I was like in my own little world when I wrote it. Okay, Isabel. Sounds good. I appreciate the what is the word I'm looking for? I appreciate the commitment. That's not it. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come back and watch fully. That means a lot to me. I wrote one song. It's very... Oh, maybe if I could play it, that would be nice. Lonesome road where I walk my path alone. Met the devil in the fast lane. She was searching for my soul. She said, just sign your name, I'll give you everything you need. She offered fortune, fame, I turned her down and made my leave. See the devil in myself, but we never got along. He's trying to steal my soul while I've been trying to hold on. On this long and lonesome road. It is so hard to sing when you can't breathe. Oh my gosh. But it's fun still. It's a good time. What would you do if I was in your way? What would you say? How long have I had COVID? About 4 days. I tested positive like 3 days ago, but I can guarantee I had it the day before that too. So I guess quite a while because it incubates for like 14 days, right? So I guess I've had it for almost 3 weeks. It's just been dormant for a little bit. Not exactly enjoying it. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I've got it, so got to get through it. See here. Can I sing Amazing Grace? If I can remember how it goes, yeah, I can. I used to be able to play actually Hallelujah, the Jeff Buckley version, but I think I forgot those chords. But Hallelujah is definitely one of my favorite songs to play. I love Hallelujah. And Amazing Grace too. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. I've always said I'm not a vocalist. I don't sing. So it's kind of hard for me to get up there. I like the lower register. Obviously, you can hear it in my rasp. It's kind of where I stay. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm but alone. Holy, where did I go there? I'm but a lonesome soul. Getting lonely is getting old. I never did what I was told. Conformity could not be sold. Oh, don't you know? I'm just a stepping stone. Oh, don't you know that even stepping stones go with the flow of the river? Thank you, guys. I've worked hard on my music over the years, and I know it doesn't seem like it because I release music like all the time, but I took years to write those songs beforehand. If you find me on Spotify, I'm the Monk, by the way, on Spotify. But if you find me on Spotify, there's a whole list of demos, and like it's hard to keep track of all of them. Like it's insane. Even I look at my own discography and I'm like, whoa, dude, calm down. But yeah, and a lot of the songs are very, very sad, but like it's a reflection of the time I wrote them in, right? But yeah, no, there's just way too many to keep track of. I've released like over the years, I think almost 160 songs. I released 86, And then my entire discography got wiped and I had to write new songs. So there's like another 86 songs. And like, that's insane because like most bands don't write that in a lifetime. Well, they might write it, they don't release it. I like to release all my demos. So it's more of just for me. You know what I mean? Like if other people enjoy it, that's a great bonus. But it's more my diary kind of thing. It's like a hey, how you doing? Well, this is how. You know what I mean? This is how I'm doing. My true friend or lie. Would you like to watch me fly? Will you catch me when I fall? Really? Starting to write his own songs? That's awesome, actually. Like, that's really cool because, like, not only is it really like a lot of fun to write music, it's an amazing outlet. And like, if you struggle with anything at all, or even if you don't struggle with anything, you just like to be heard. Music is the way to go. Like, honestly, like obviously, like there's other forms of art, but if you just like to sing, music is the way. You know. Cold beer and a highway song. Get where we're going before too long. Take my hand and have a little faith. Tell your ma that you'll be back one day. Bass covers, eh? That's actually really cool because I started my career with a bass cover of the Menzingers. Well, actually, I guess it would have been AC/DC because I was in band camp. But after band camp, when I actually started a career in music, right? Like I say I started a career in music, but I'm only catching up now. And it's been a few years. So when I first started out, I started on bass. And like that was my first ever instrument. And I started with AC/DC and then I moved into punk music. So like the Menzingers. I have a song called "You Think You're Special," actually, and it's actually a bass song. There's a little guitar in it, but that's just an undertone. Drum covers and bass covers as a rhythm section, like in myself, like I play guitar, bass, drums, mandolin, harmonica, lots of stuff, right? As a rhythm section, it is not easy to be a rhythm section. Not at all. So drum and bass covers, holy, like if that's where you're starting, you're already like on top. Good for you. That's amazing. That's actually sick. You know what, Marlena? Tell your son, congratulations, you're now a musician. Isn't that Metallica? I don't know how to play that song. I just like, he sounds like a good kid. Guitar Hero? I love Guitar Hero. Don't knock until you try it. You know what I mean? Guitar Hero is actually what got me into guitar. Because like I was playing, that's a funny story actually. My cousin Tosh, he got me into guitar. He really did. Hello, Jen. My cousin Tosh, he got me into guitar one day. I was at a hockey tournament because I played hockey. And after my hockey tournament, I went over to his house just to say hi to my uncle and my cousin. And he's like, "Hey, B, come up and play some Guitar Hero. Like, let's go." And I go upstairs and he's got Guitar Hero on the screen. And I swear this guy hit every note. And I was like, how are you doing this? How are you doing this? And he's like, I'm just that good. And I was like, I can't believe it till I try it. So I tried it and I was hooked. Music was it. As soon as I played Guitar Hero, music was it. And I went from Guitar Hero to bass, then bass to drums. And then I went from drums to guitar. And like, honestly, my progression sucked for a long time. There was a while there where I was like, oof, like you really trying this? But I was really trying this. And now I'm glad I did, because like it's the best outlet I've ever had. What was this message from? Oh. My friends are like, did I miss it? Almost. They've almost missed it. I might have to go soon. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot going on today, and I took some time to have a live stream, but it's coming to a close really soon because I got other stuff to do. I got to go cut down a dead tree. 115 Sky. Okay, I'm about to go subscribe right now. Just saying. Looking it up as we speak. 115 Sky. 115 Sky. Subscribe. No worries. It's not a problem. I really enjoy talking to you guys and like making videos for you guys. And thank you. I will get better as fast as I can. Trust me, because I want to get back out there doing some rando. But yeah, taking oh, no problem. As a musician, I will support whatever musician I can. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm absolutely stoked to have you all here. I'm stoked that your son is a musician, Marlena. Marlena, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I really do apologize. But yeah, as a musician, it's hard to get support as a musician. And like, if I can, I'll provide any support that I can. You know what I mean? But yeah, your son seems to be really into what he does. And that is golden to me. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for chatting. And thank you guys for subscribing and keeping it real. I will see you all later. Right now, I've got to go cut down a dead tree because it's getting into my lawn and it's starting to kill the grass. I don't know how to sign off here, so bye.